I'm Joe Day, and I'm on the median on Zia Road at St. Francis Drive, right next to the railroad crossing. I came here to talk to a man I've often seen with his many-colored balloons selling the Santa Fe New Mexican. Maybe you've seen him too. His name's Bob Wolfe, with an E. Bob, how long have you been doing this out here?
Oh, it'll be 10 years in January.
In the same spot?
No, I change spots every couple of years because, the same. I just like the same surroundings all the time.
What time do you come out here?
Generally, Monday through Friday, I'm going to be here sometime around 6 or 5 after 6. On the weekend days, it's going to be a little bit later, like about 6:30.
I notice you've got a bunch of balloons. Do you bring those out every day?
Every day. And that's one thing. It started out as sort of a focal point for me. I don't know why, but I've been addicted to balloons since I was a kid.
How many papers do you sell in a day normally?
That varies so much that I can't even give you a decent enough answer.
Do you mind if I ask you a financial question? In other words, do you get paid on the amount of papers you sell?
Yeah, I'm basically an independent contractor.
But you can make a living doing this.
You can, but you have to live sort of a, simple life. You can't go eat at a place like the Compound or a place like that very often. But, it's you can survive doing this if you just put in the hours.
I noticed a woman stopped and gave you a book. Does that happen often?
This is a special person. She has a thing where she can get these trivia books for not too much, and it saves me money because trivia is another thing I've been doing since I was little. Okay, remember when John Kennedy got elected? They did all this about how he was the youngest president. That's not so.
Who was?
Well, Teddy Roosevelt. Teddy Roosevelt was 42. He took over from McKinley, who got shot, whereas Kennedy was 43. Kennedy was the youngest elected president. People tend to believe what they hear, and that's not always the case. I like things that are different and maybe sort of strange.
Do you ever feel danger here on this median here? It's a busy intersection.
Certain things have gone wrong in the past.
Such as what?
Such as erratic drivers, people under the influence, extremely dangerous. I've had these balloons ran over and the signs hit. Although not lately, but cars out of control I've seen. One came very, very close to hitting me. I do have people mention that, ask me if I'm cold, but to me, it doesn't really ever get cold here. And if it does, it's all in the preparation. Last winter, we had those days of the sub-zero, the below zero, whatever, and I was actually toasty, but I had to prepare for it. I would have like 4 socks on each foot, covered by plastic with hand warmers in the socks. I would wear 2 pairs of pants. I'd have on 3, 4, 5, or 50 sweatshirts, whatever I was wearing at the time.
I notice you've got a basket here. There's some cookies in it. What do you bring out here?
Never know what I'm going to bring out here. I'll bring out bananas or sometimes apples, cookies, just whatever I have on hand, because you do get hungry out here. My favorite things to drink out here are coffee and iced tea, believe it or not. Iced tea even in the wintertime. It's just a habit I have.
So if somebody wanted to give you some coffee or iced tea, you'd welcome that, right?
Naturally, wouldn't you? What do you drink?
I drink coffee and iced tea myself.
Well, there you have it. I figure I need 19 good customers. I mean, people who, anytime you see, you'll buy a newspaper. In fact, here's one of my best coming now. Oh, look what you walked into today.
What's, you got a mic there for you?
I got a mic. I'm on KSFR. Are you a regular customer here?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because Bob is wonderful, and we like to participate in his well-being.
What is your name?
Emily.
Hi, Emily. Thank you very much. He's a very interesting guy.
Very interesting guy. He's a lot of fun. He's always got some interesting. He's always
I like because she always seems to be in a good mood. It beats a lot of jobs I've done. I mean, try working in a steel mill where the air can catch on fire. I had an actual job shoveling manure. I had an actual job farming in Wisconsin, where you would have to be there at 4 o'clock in the morning, and you haven't lived until you've tried to hunt down cows.
Do you mind if I ask you how old you are?
I'm 58.
You're going to continue to do this for a long time?
I've already been doing it for a long time. How long, much longer I'm going to do it, I can't say. It can be a fun job.
Why is that?
Basically because in many ways I'm my own boss.
With Bob Wolfe, newspaper vendor, I'm Joe Day for KSFR News, around and about Santa Fe.